If you're ready to take your trading to the next level, this is a video for you. Trusted Signals has the #1 strategy and back-testable results on TradingView. And as you guys can see here, these are some of the alerts that are literally firing off for free inside the Discord chat. I do want to thank Crypto for bringing this to my attention. As you guys can see here, we've hit TP3 multiple times, stop loss only a few times, and this thing is very, very powerful. It's jam-packed to give you guys the best results. And believe it or not, these alerts are firing off inside the Discord chat for free. If you guys would have followed today, you guys would be up 5% on your account. Okay, and believe it or not, this is Crypto, who is most likely using proper risk management. A lot of you rookie traders are gonna come in here and go crazy with the alerts. Yes, they hit TPs, but you guys have to use proper risk management. So today I'm gonna go ahead and give you the exact settings. I'm even gonna show you the properties tab and all that good stuff. But first, I do wanna talk about the optimizer. If you guys are not familiar, this is a free tool that I am running in the background. As you guys can see here, this thing is gonna go ahead and try to find the best settings, and it's gonna go ahead and run it 2,000 times. Right now, we're literally at 420. That's a good number. But here we go, guys. So if you guys do not know the optimizer, watch my last video, and I'm going to explain that. My future video is going to actually show you guys the settings that this optimizer has produced on NAS 100. So keep in mind, I'm making a video a day, and all these videos are going to go crazy, okay? Now, let's go ahead and jump into the alerts. As you guys can see here, we did just hit stop loss, and I'm actually going to show you guys what it looks like inside the Discord for the free alerts, okay? And we're going to go ahead and match these signals, okay? These alerts to the side right here that you guys can see right here. Let me go ahead and move this to the side. Notice that these are the exact alerts, okay? Stop loss reached, right? These are the exact alerts that are being fired off in the exact Discord, right? And these are, notice, in the free membership area. So keep in mind, hit TP2, TP3s, right? This thing is simply amazing, okay? So let's go ahead and jump directly into it. So first and foremost, I wanna go ahead and show you guys what this thing actually looks like, right? Because for me, this is a very, very powerful tool, and the backtesting system makes it super easy to find crazy results, okay? Now, I want you guys to pay very, very close attention, because I want to go ahead and make sure that you guys understand that these are the same settings that are firing off inside the Discord chat, so that way you guys can go ahead and copy them yourself when you want to go ahead and use Automated Trader, which is actually going to go ahead and be dropping an update very, very soon. My next video is going to be on that, so stay tuned. Notice right here, this is a buy, this is a long, this is exactly what fires off inside the Discord chat. You can look to the right here. And notice where it says entry price, it says 188,618. And if you notice down here, our entry price is at that, okay? And our stop loss was hit, which is perfectly fine. And notice where our stop loss is hit, 188.023. Now keep in mind, this doesn't necessarily happen a lot, but it does happen. Notice these are exactly what would have played out if you guys would have joined Trusted Signals from January 1st. And we've hit way more TPs than stop losses. So without further ado, right, just to give you an example as well, let me actually go ahead and replay. I do want to go ahead and replay so that way you guys can actually see what would have happened on the previous alert, not the loss, right? So that way we can also understand where this trade came in and, you know, what happens when we do enter a trade. Okay, guys? So notice right there, okay, I'm going to go ahead and come back down to the entry where our entry is, right? So this one hit TP2. Let's go ahead and come down to the entry. All right. So once again, this is the trade that hit TP2 inside the Discord chat. And like I said, I want to go ahead and be very, very clear so that way you guys understand and see the profitability of these tools and the power of these tools, right? And even in the free alert section, you guys can build up enough capital so that way you guys can afford a membership, all right? And keep in mind, if you guys use code V3Beta right now, you're going to get $1,000 off, and there's only a few uses left of that discount code, okay? Now, check this out, right? Entry price is at 188,357. And if you look at the charts right here, you can clearly see, I'll go ahead and bring this down. You can clearly see where it says 188, 357. And if we play this trade out, it's a little bit of drawdown. But remember, we have a very, very profitable tool. TP1, TP3 hit, and then stop loss. That one was a loss. And keep in mind, right now, it's getting late. But, you know, like I said, this thing is powerful because if you guys want to go ahead and really win and be smart about it, check it out, right? 75% win rate, okay, with a profit factor of 2.7. And keep in mind, it just lost a trade. You saw what it was on that trade. After that win, the profit factor was up at $3 plus, right? And keep in mind, like I said, these are the same alerts that are firing off inside the Discord, okay? Now, let's go ahead and jump directly into the settings. And first and foremost, I do want to go ahead and show you guys the properties tab, okay? I have this balance starting out at $5,000, and we would be up 22% on the account right now, and we're using 1% risk, right? If we're going to go ahead and up this risk, you can. And if we would have just upped that risk to 10%, right? You can see right here, we would be up, let's see. All right, we'll be up $23,000 from October, okay, using these exact settings. So like I said, these are very, very powerful settings. I already showed you that these are the exact settings that are firing off inside the Discord chat. Now, keep in mind that if you are going to use this for a prop firm, then obviously 10% is not, what you kind of want to do. You would kind of want to go ahead and stay, 1%, 2%. And also you can still tweak these settings, right? I'm giving you these settings. You can tweak them and find better settings, right? You guys can join us, watch what the optimizer does and optimize this. This was me finding this manually. So keep in mind, next week when we start live trading on this channel, imagine when we have the optimizer on GJ, right? This is me finding these settings, guys, which, like I said, the systems are so easy to use that I think anybody can use them, okay? Now, let's go ahead and go down to each specific section. First off, with the money management area, we don't really necessarily have to change anything. This is all depending on what your risk, okay? We have trusted signals, and we also have longs and shorts, okay? Now, the first area, as always, you want to go ahead and check the stop loss inputs. For this one, we have a high and low. And if you guys want to watch my past video, I also go over the different stop loss inputs and how it affects your charts. So make sure that you guys watch that. So when you choose high and low, all you have to change is this to 21. Okay. After TP1, offset at 5, trailing stop after all TPs. All right. And the reason why we actually have a trailing stop after all TPs is because when you have your trailing stop at high and low, it's going to just look back and it's going to act as a trailing stop anyway. Right. So trailing stop for this specific one is after all TPs. And when you have that, it's going to go ahead and be trailing stop type, high and low. And it's going to be a look back length of 7 candles. For this specific strategy, unlike my NASBot, right? My NASBot, I have risk to reward. For this one, because it's on the 30-minute and because the way this specific chart moves with very high price action, we're using just pips and points. And what we're doing here is doing 25 pips at TP1, 50 pips at TP2, and 100 pips at TP3. Keep in mind that this thing has hit TP3 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, right? So that's 500 pips this month alone that you could have eaten on, okay? Now, keep in mind that we also have it for runners as well. So some of the trades are even going further than TP3, okay? So now for position size, we have it at 30, closing 30% at TP1, closing 10% at TP2, and then 2% at TP3. The reason being is because we have it on a runner, and then remember that we also have a trailing stop. So the reason why this thing is going to go ahead and maximize your profits is because a lot of the times, and if we go to the Discord chat, you guys can see here where it updates your trailing stop, okay, guys? And it's going to go ahead and update your trailing stop. And if you guys want to even use some of the Discord alerts right here, right? We have some of these that have been updating trailing stop, meaning that this thing is just running in profit, right? This is literally running in profit, updating trailing stop. So it's letting these systems keep on running, right? So that's very, very cool. Now, The next thing that you're going to want to go ahead and do is, obviously, if you're using Automated Trader, you're going to want all of these alerts on. And eventually I will make a video on that, and that's soon to come, okay? The next thing that we have right here is the TS oscillator, the multi-time frame filter. And we pretty much have it as standard EMA, length 50, okay? And pretty much right here, auto time frame, that's it. That's all we have, guys, because remember, these are just visuals. If it doesn't say filter, then it's not filtering, okay? If you just have this and this on, it's not gonna do anything to your back-testable results. The only time that it's gonna go ahead and affect your results is if you go ahead and turn on these filters. And I'll show you right now that if I turn on both of these filters, these number will change because it's not just a visual overlay. It's actually gonna go ahead and change your algorithm, okay, guys? And look, check this out, right? This is literally the same thing. This is probably a little bit more profitable, right? And notice how it's taking less trades now, and we just turned on those two features. So maybe that's a freebie for you guys, but for right now, I'll just keep it how I have it inside the Discord chat. And simply amazing, right, guys? I mean, this thing is literally banging. And like I said, if you guys want a freebie right here, turn on these 2 extra filters and look at these results, right? It's turning the profit factor, and it's even increasing your percentage of profitability. So like I said, guys, these systems are very, very amazing, and we're hitting more TPs than any other Discord community, than any other trading tool, because we have the back-testable versions. Okay, guys? Keep in mind that the price is not going to be the same, right? I do have some things that we're doing here, right? If you guys want to go ahead and get in, it's going to be either $149 or $199. And if you guys want to obviously join now, which I go ahead and definitely recommend you, especially if you watch this to the end, there's only a few spots. There's probably less than 5 who can use this code right here. And as you guys can see here, V3 beta $4.99. And in the new membership types, there's not going to be any lifetime membership. You're going to be forced to pay this for all of the bots. Okay, guys? And really quick as well, let me go ahead and actually show you guys the new website. Whoops. Okay, as you guys can see here, these are some of the back-testable results. These are the indicators that you guys will be getting when you buy the gold or the elite plan. So keep in mind, we have a bunch of more tools coming for you guys. I can't wait to show you guys what we've been working on, including V1, V2 back-testable bot. We also have a reversal trend bot, okay? So it's very similar as the trend bot, except all it does is spot reversals, and it looks exactly like the trend meter. So it's jam-packed. We're going crazy, and I love you guys, man. That's all for this video. Until tomorrow's video, I'm out. Peace.